Maybe you've decided that making your own bread from scratch is healthier than buying bread from the store. Maybe you've looked at the back of an ingredients label and saw something a little bit like this, or maybe this. You've decided homemade bread is healthier than putting pesticides and chemical bleaching agents, among other things, into your body. But why can't I just buy organic whole wheat flour from the store and call it healthy? While it is healthier than putting things like diacetyl tartaric acid enders of mono and diglycerides, did I even say that right, into your body, store-bought whole wheat flour is not the same as fresh milled flour. In this video, I'm going to tell you why I think fresh milled is so important for your health and your diet. The first thing I think you need to know about fresh milled flour is there is a whole history about the milling industry that we have today. It was not until the late 1800s that people were able to go to the store and buy a bag of pre-milled flour off the shelf. Before this time, you could get your flour at a local mill. But here's the thing, you would have to go every single week. Freshly milled flour in its whole form goes rancid and spoils much more quickly than the flour you will find at any grocery store. How inconvenient, right? So instead of buying a big bag of flour and having it sit on the shelf for weeks to months to maybe even a year or two, you would have to go again and again. When steel roller grain mills were developed, the flour industry was able to remove the bran and the germ from flour and leave that starchy endosperm inside, and the bran and the germ are what contain the oils that cause flour to go rancid quicker. Now with the steel roller mill taking the bran and the germ out, they were able to process large quantities of flour that they could sell at the store. People for the first time could buy flour and not have to go to their local mill week by week by week. While this sounds great, there were and still are major consequences. Pellagra and beriberi, two metabolic disorders created by nutrient deficiency, became widespread epidemics. These were directly linked, even by the government, to the refinement of flour. And because the bran and the germ contain most of wheat's nutrients, people were not getting this nutrition anymore. So for a time, the government actually tried to fix this problem by mandating the enrichment of pre-milled flours. Okay, we've gone over a little bit of the history of the flour milling industry. Now I would like to tell you some of the important facts as to why I think you need to be milling your own flour if you want the healthiest bread. First off, the enrichment of flours. The government tried to solve the issue at hand by mandating the enrichment of flours, but did you know that the things that they put into the flours to enrich it are synthetic? They are not completely natural, and our bodies have a difficult time absorbing those nutrients. One second, I'm gonna grab my baby. This little guy's name is Judah. He's gonna be sitting on my lap for part of the video. So enrichment obviously didn't take away the problem. All you have to do is do a quick Google search, what metabolic disorders or diseases are around today that are caused by white flour. And you'll get a list of illnesses such as obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, and chronic inflammation, just to name a few. As we've already said, refined white flour does not contain the nutrients that freshly milled flour contains. 40 out of the 44 nutrients that are essential for the human body to function are all found within freshly milled bread. That blew my mind when I heard that. That is when the bran and the germ are included. I would definitely classify that as a superfood. It is packed with vitamins, minerals, healthy oils and fats, antioxidants, the list goes on and on. Okay, so why not buy whole wheat flour from the store and just call it a day? Why does it have to be freshly milled. This number might shock you, but I want you to, after you're done with the video, fact check me. Write this down and look it up for yourself. Over 90% of these 40 essential nutrients are lost within 3 days of milling. 3 days, 90% gone. And you bet that bag of whole wheat flour that you bought off the store shelf has been sitting there for more than 3 days. Or if not, it's been sitting on your pantry shelf for more than 3 days. Flour rapidly loses nutrition from oxidation. I've heard the example many times. You peel a banana, let it sit on the shelf, come back within a few hours, that banana is brown. Okay, but even aside from that, did you know that if you're buying whole wheat from the store, it is not 100% whole wheat? The bran and the wheat are still separated during the milling process and added back in just enough for it to be legally considered whole wheat flour. So they are not legally required to put 100% of the bran and the germ back in to advertise as whole wheat flour. Because if all of the bran and the germ were included, it would go rancid too quickly for it to be worth selling at commercial grocery stores. Okay, so all these things, doing all this research, had led me to want to start milling my own flour. I think these things are so important to know, and we're not taught these things. I did not grow up knowing that you could even mill your own flour. But these things are so important, that's why I want to be teaching you guys how to start, where to start. I want to reach others with the information I wish I knew years and years ago. Well, hopefully you learned something new in this video. If you have any information maybe that I forgot in this video, or if you know of any extra fun research that goes along with this, I know there is so much to this topic. I would love to hear it in the comments because I love geeking out about stuff like this. I find it all super interesting to learn about. If you'd like to get into milling yourself and you haven't, or if you are an experienced baker already and you know how to mill your own flour, I would love if you would like this video and subscribe. I'm going to be posting not only videos on how to get started, but I'm also going to be posting recipe videos. You can also check out my website, which I'll link down below in the description, where I'll be posting recipes and other resources that you might find helpful in your fresh milling journey. I'll also link in the video down in the description box where you can find a summary of all this information. As always, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and even if just one person finds value in this video and learn something new, I'll be happy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.